Alright, what is up, guys? We got the Nitecore Edc37. Happy to get this one in. Man, where do we start? So there's quite a bit, going on with this one. I've been messing around with it for a little bit, so I know a couple things, I don't like, some things I do. But yeah, we'll get to it. So obviously we got the light here. The box. So we'll go through that. We got 8,000 lumens. 2 UHI 20 max LEDs. So we'll talk about those just a little bit. I think I'll talk more about that when I do, the outside stuff. But we got 8,000 milliamp built in for this size light is pretty crazy. We got 8,000 lumens, 44,000 candela, which is just on the spot beam, 420 meters, 2 meter impact, IP54 only, which is not good, but I don't know. They're supposed to be sealed, so they should have like IPX8. I don't know how they don't, or why they don't, but it's whatever. We get glass breaker tips, which are installed by default. USB-C charging port, the mode button, and the tail button. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And we get the lanyard and everything, USB-C cable. So this is the lanyard you get. I think it's been the same one for like a year or two. I think the EDC29 has the same one, which is, really, really good. Looks like a paracord almost. I'm not too familiar with paracord, Obviously this D-ring part's a bit cheap, this plastic part. But this feels good, and then you get this to kind of aid in the threading. Alright, so next we get the USB-C cable. USB-A to C. So this should use PD charging, so I'm going to try it with the USB-C to C. Because I swear to God, I got so many problems charging shit. Oh my God. Because I use C to C and a lot of things, even flashlights, it doesn't charge. So hopefully this does with the C to C cable. And this should be Nitecore branded, so that's good. Then we get the warranty card. Is this another, or the safety, warning crap? Which you do have to be careful with these. We get the user manual. And we get that Nitecore sticker that they're putting in now. It'd be cool, like I said, if it was a patch, I think that would be pretty sick. But it's a good quality sticker too. It has like a nice texture. Alright, then we get the little screws and the wrench to take off the glass breakers here. So you can use this. That part probably takes them off, and then you can just screws in there if you want to, but I'll probably keep the glass breaker in there because why not? Alright, so let's take a look at the manual here. So this one is easy operation, just a couple little tricks up its sleeve. So it uses the UHI 20. You guys can kind of pause and read that. LEDs, and then I'll tell you everything else. That'll tell you all the modes: ultra low, low, mid, and high, and spot turbo and ultra shield, which is all the LEDs at once. Then it tells you how to thread in that lanyard. And then it tells you obviously how to, you can customize the button function too, so that's really good. Tells you how to lock it out, which is obviously simple. You can't mess that up. Take a look at that, man. So it is a really nice looking light. UHI 20 max, so you can see it's a little hard with all the glare. So here we get that charging port, which I do like how they kind of do it. They use like, it's like a plastic. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get out, but it's easy. It's kind of like rubber and then plastic. Then you get the clip, which is not too deep carry, which this light is, you know, very heavy. The same with the Loop Gear SK05. You know, for the size, it's really heavy. So yeah, too, when I got this, it was unlocked, but the manual says there's supposed to be like a plastic little insert here, which I don't know if anybody else has that, but there's nothing in here, and it was unlocked, and like fully, it was like 99% charged. I was messing with it now, so it's 97%, but yeah, a bit odd and strange, but it's alright. Let's see, you can see those glass breaking tips. So they do, I mean, they do stick out pretty far. I almost do kind of wish maybe it was like a little shallower, but it's alright. But yeah, we'll go through the operations. So you get the OLED screen. So this does not have momentary on, only the spot and the lumen shield. So that's kind of it's interesting to say the least, because before you start it, you know, you can choose the brightness. So if I want to do the 1500, boom, it's gonna go 15. If I want 400, it's gonna go 400. You know, it looks like it memorizes that last mode you used. Let's put it on 100. So it is pretty quick to turn on. So that is really nice. We'll do 15. And then for the customize button, we will, how I have it set up. So it might be really bright. We'll have the spot. Shit. Lumen shield. And you'll see the power remaining. And obviously, if you're expecting like 30 seconds on any of those, you are mistaken, because that shit will not last. I think it's under 10 seconds for the lumen shield. The spot will last a little longer, but yeah, you can lock it out, so obviously we don't get anything. And it feels good too, you know. When you slide it, it feels like it's gonna stay. The detent is really nice. So here's where you can change the customization. It's kind of, I mean, it's intuitive, but you know, you have to turn it on to even do it, so you have to have it bright as shit to change it. But let's say we want strobe for the half press. So you half press, keep clicking till you get strobe. Then you release it, so the half press is strobe. So let's say we want it search, which I'm going to leave it on because that's how I want it. You will have that. So then half press will be search. So now if you want strobe, see, it's already heating up. So if you want strobe for the half press, or I mean if you want, let's say, lumen shield, boom, boom. Oh, we missed it. So now half press lumen and then search. So I think that is pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to leave it how it should be, in my opinion. Half press search, full press lumen shield. I just think that's how it should be. So yeah, we'll half press, boom, boom. Oh, it's hot. There we go. Okay. Ouch. And then I guess, you know, after messing around, it does have momentary, but it's only 15 lumen. You know, why can't I press the, you know, let's just say to 15 and then just hold it? Why can't I do that? Why didn't they think of that? Like, I don't understand that part, but we'll go, you know, I don't want to say too much yet. Because once I go out, then I'm going to spill my guts about this shit. So we did get some info here I didn't even see. The max charging current's 4.8 amps. And max discharge is 22 amps. Alright, so I'll show you guys how to factory reset it if you want. You know, if you got all the modes messed up, you forget. But how the hell are you going to remember to reset it? I'm just kidding. But you got to go, obviously, through the manual if you forget. But it is, you have to do it in lockout. Half press or fully press the customizational button. And then boom, 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 3 times. It's going to flash 3 times. And it showed it was factory reset. But alright guys, that'll be it for this one. Stay tuned, you know, for beam shots, hopefully better than my last ones, because I'm going to use my phone and this extra Muse. So, yeah, but I want to thank you guys for watching this part. Stay tuned. We're going to go outside. Alright, what's up, y'all? We got the Nitecore Edc37 out here. Decided to try this out. It's dark out. It's a little cloudy, so it's not too bright out here. It's a little bit brighter than the last time, but darker than the other times. Which I like it darker, obviously. So we're shining at the tree about 70 feet away, maybe 100 feet tall, I don't know. So we have it on the low. I don't know if you guys can see it is on. It is hitting it though. Just a teensy bit, wouldn't be able to see anybody. 100 lumens. I could definitely see it on the tree. Not lighting it up, but I could see it. And the 400. Yeah, this is definitely probably the best walking mode. And then the 1500. Turbo spot. And lumen shield. Damn. Alright guys, now we turn to the right. We're going to shine it down. Maybe 100 feet all the way down or so. I don't know. It's not too far, but yeah. Plus it's going to be weird when the leaves start to come, because it's going to get a lot narrower if I come back here. And if I'm still into lights. But we got it on the 15. So 15 is actually doing pretty good. The 100. I could see down there. The 4. Boom. 1500. Turbo spot. Lumen shield. Alright, so I got the EDC29 with me too, so we'll just do a little comparison, just the turbo spot and lumen shield. We'll go EDC29 first. EDC37. Now lumen shield EDC29. Boom. EDC37. Boom. 29. 37. And she stepped down. Alright, so we turn to the left here. So it's probably a little shorter. Could be 80, 90 feet or so down. So we'll do the 15 lumens first. It's 100. 4. 15. So this is a nice flood and throw. 3000 spot and lumen shield. Alright guys, so we're down another little path you guys seen before. I don't know, it could be about maybe 50-60 feet way down. But I had to turn the ISO and everything down, so some of the lower modes could look a little worse. But since the lumen shield is so high, you know, some of these might be a little overblown. I can't make it perfect. But we got the 15. So I can see way down there. If somebody was there, if they walked by, I'd see them, but if they were standing there, maybe not. 100. I could definitely see somebody down there. The 400. 15. Turbo spot. Lumen shield. Jesus. Alright, now we're going to shine it down this path to that fallen tree, or the stump that's left of it. That's close to 100 feet, I would say. Got 15, it actually hits it. You guys might not be able to see, but it's hitting it. Next mode up. I swear sometime I hit the button and it doesn't do shit. The EDC25, I don't get it. And that's the 400. 15. Easily light it up. Boom. Spot. And boom. Just lighting up every damn thing. Alright, now I'm just going to walk down, go through all the modes. But I will say these EDC ones aren't the funnest to do, because the turbo, it gets hot, and it's right now is about 30 something out, maybe 32, 33, but it still takes forever to cool down. That's why these are not too fun to do. But that's Nitecore. Alright, we're just gonna walk down high. Alright, now we're going to do turbo spot, so I got to hurry the hell up. Alright, this part we're going to do just the limit shield, but I got to go quick because once it dies, then it's done. And I've been sitting out here for about 3 to 4 minutes. It's not cold yet, but it's pretty good. Even 30 something degrees, it still takes forever. Alright. Alright, we're going to do the end of the review for the EDC37. Got it on that 400. This thing is still a little warm. This is probably close to 10 minutes after the last part. So if it's summertime, that's one of the negatives. You know, they get so hot. It takes forever to come down in temp. And it's 30 degrees. Shit. But yeah, I'll give you my thoughts here. So the tint is pretty good. It's definitely the best on high. The lowest modes are a little bit warmer, a little greenish. Not as bad as the EDC29 or the 25, but it's a little bit. And the spot has a lot cooler tint than high. Lumen shield seems about the same as spot. So as you go up, it gets cooler white. Yeah, it has a lot of flood too. So it's pretty nice for walking. Good profile. Just a couple things. Luckily it has, you know, USB-C charging. That's always good. It's comfortable to hold. But I do wish maybe it was more like the EDC29. Like not as short, but a little longer because this is really short. I think that would probably help a little bit with the heat dissipation. But you know, if you have it on the Lumen Shield once, it's not bad. But if you activate it again, you know, it's going to get a little hotter, and it's going to step down quick. But if you're thinking, you know, it's going to last a long time, it's not. This is more meant for the regular modes. But even this, I still get decent throw, not a lot, but a lot of nice flood, you know. So you can actually walk. I don't know if this will pick up the tint, but see, I hit it and it didn't do nothing. I hate that. I don't know why. If you guys got that problem, let me know, because I swear I hit it, don't do shit. Let's see if my little amigo's still here. Yep. Hola, buddy. But yeah, the grip is good, especially for the size. It's comfortable. But I just do wish it was a little longer, man. I think it would help. Because it's just very, you know, it's crazy they can get that many lumens in such a small little light. But that's the thing you gotta understand. You know, so bright it's gonna get hot quick. But the motivation's pretty good. You know, but there's, you know, 4 to 15 is a big jump. Should the 4, now we're at 15. Boom, Lumen Shield. But yeah, 15 has the best tint on the modes, on all the modes. But I like it. If you guys have this, let me know. Do you like it? Do you hate it? You know, it's kind of more like a niche thing for us flashaholics, because normal people are not going to buy it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. I mean, the EDC29 I like too, but that I don't like the tint really. This is a little better, but not perfect by any means. Does it bother me? Not too much. Because like the EDC25 is worse. That's probably worse than the 29. I don't like green tint. But, you know, if they got it and I like the light, you gotta deal with it, you know. But overall, I like this. You know, it has the glass breaker. You can take them off, which is good. One of the weird things, though, is... So, you can go and then select what you want, half press, and then keep half pressing to get whatever lumen, and then boom. It has momentary, but only 15. Only 15 lumens. Why can't I select any one and then hit it? See, it just goes to 15. Let's say I want 1500, half press, just 15. So why they did that, only the Lord knows. That's idiotic, man. That's probably the dumbest thing. Why can't I choose Why can't I choose any mode momentary? Like, knock knock. Is anybody home at Nitecore? That's just stupid. But, you know, overall, I like this light. Do I recommend it? You know, it's a hard pill to swallow with that price. But is it worth? I mean, I don't know. I mean, most of the Nitecores really aren't worth it too much, even though I like sometimes. But it's just, you know, it's just a hard pill to swallow. But I got it a little cheaper from Andrew and Amanda again, like $10 cheaper, so that helps. You know, that helps a little bit. But overall, I like it. You know, I'm a flashaholic, so, you know, sometimes we spend money on dumb shit. It's not dumb, but you guys know what I mean. But alright, guys. Peace.